Front, back, side to side. What the heck are we working on? Hey Zoe, what's going on? Welcome. It's been a while. Not sure what to work on. I got like 3 ongoing projects. And still have to finish the chicken lock. This is all up at the house to get polished and finished. But I figured bring it down, show people. Tonight, I have to go into my box of locks. The magical box of locks. And choose what to do. Start new. Go with this one. Something like that. The pieces for this are at the house, along with my set screws. I could work on this. I kind of want to keep going on this, or start fresh. Do something a little shallage. Shallage melange. I don't know. I really shouldn't start a new one. It's an oldie but goodie. And if I go, the reason I'm hesitant about starting a new one, well, one, because I have 3 ongoing. Chicken lock, this one, and this one. And if I start a new one, I really think I have to put a new band on the bandsaw. I only have an hour tonight. I'm gonna cut into another one of these babies. Key no working? What? This key works. They're a little rough. Need some work. That. Let's pick. Any suggestions? What's in here? Nothing. Alright, this little guy. Hello. What is that, Daler? What's up, buddy? How you doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in. I'm debating what I want to do tonight. It's an oldie but goodie. There's no key for this. I had to pick this in order to cut it open. Cute little guy. Hey, Robert. What's going on? I should put a poll in the chat. Should I start new or finish old? Or finish what I started? started to say I could work on this. I want to tap some holes for set screws to hold everything in. But I think the internals are up at the house. I'm almost certain. This is in reverse. Maybe fiddle with this guy. Man, all my set screws are at the house as well. Oh, I thought I was prepared. We're all prepared. It's all right. Let's do something. Got a couple people in here. Hey, everybody. Hey, if you're new here, check this out. I just posted a giveaway. My first channel giveaway. I'm tickling that 500 mark. I'm going to give this away regardless of the 500, but it's a high security Medico locking belt buckle. Functional. The key locks your belt. This is from a 1995 payphone. I'm not gonna fiddle with this too much. It's going to its forever home at the end of the month. If you want to get in on this locking belt buckle giveaway, you go to my main channel, and the last video I posted, it's the giveaway video. So directions are in it. You basically leave a comment, and there's some other directions if you want to up your chances. You can have one name in the hat, or put in a little submission video and you get 2 names in the hat. That's pretty cool. Let me know if y'all want to see it again. I'm trying to get set up here for tonight. Work on something for y'all. Hey, Black Smoke, what's up, buddy? Black Smoke, did I see you in the drawing? Yes, I think I seen your name. That thing's filling up. I think it's like 20, 30 people in there already. Pretty cool. Yeah, Black Smoke's in there. I'm gonna cut some slots in this. So I'm over here. What do I want to do tonight? This is the first time I've been down in the shop in a while, so a little beside myself with starting new, finishing old. And finishing old is, you get to filing a little bit around these edges. Let's start doing something. If I get bored of it, I might just chop open a new lock. Gotta start doing something, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I could file that. Sand it. We'll get to going on this one. I stopped working on this one to make this one. And then I stopped working on this one to do the chicken lock. This one's really close to being done. Very close. Very close indeed. Like I said, I only have an hour tonight. That's why I just popped the camera on real quick, and I'm still pondering on my next move. Do some bandsaw work tonight. Cut some slices in this. Thinking about it. I'll do it with the right side. Well, doesn't matter. I feel like for right-handed pickers, looking at the face of it, but you'd be using your right hand. And if it's your right hand, I feel like there should be some slots on this left side of it. Usually the medicos we cut open the right side because that's the side where the sidebar is. But I think this one, let's tickle this here with a little compass. Get some ticks more going on in it. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Getting close to something. With a whole lot of nothing. Alright. Lights. Camera. Action. I'm cutting this one with the saw. It's gonna be pretty extreme because I have a concave swoop there, and I cut it with a hacksaw. So in order to get up into those channels, my blade is going to be like that, and I don't want to be... I guess I could touch that, but... Finish the rest by hand. Yeah, that's interesting. This is an interesting shape to get to slicing on it. So I was thinking about just drilling some holes to peek through. Man. Maybe that's why I started the chicken lock. It's all coming back to me now. I did take a break from this kind of work for a little while to catch up with some property and business and house stuff. But it's slowing down. I got off next to, in a week I have off. Do a little camping. So uncovered the camper today. Looking good. Anybody new here that hopped on because of my giveaway? Anybody new to the channel? The past 2 days I got like another 25, 30 subscribers, which is pretty neat. I have one of those fluorescent lights going in the other room. It's killing me. That thing's humming. Old sucker. It's like bang. It goes right to your brain. I should switch it out. But it works. It's not my main source of light, but you can definitely hear it in the next room. That seems so far away. Right on. Right on. Right on. Gives you all something pretty to look at. People wondering what I'm doing. Putting slices into this one, it's gonna be a very delicate lock. So if I see the slices in this one, pop, 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 pop. Putting slices into this one, there is still a good amount of meat here. Slices into this one, it's gonna get pretty delicate. That's only 1/8 of an inch, if we're lucky. 1/8 light. Yep, lighter than 1/8 of an inch. It's probably like a 30-second. But, yeah, nice little delicate thing. Not trying to drop it off a building or anything, but. Handle with care. Especially while making it. I don't know. It's not the most expensive lock, so I can afford to try some new things and get really ornate and skinny with it. But at the same time, it's still going to take a good amount of time, so I don't want to break it like 3/4 of the way through it. So you see what I'm doing with the compass? I'm marking these holes, transferring them down to here, from the center of the hole down to there. So when I put my blade on here, I might do some ticks down in here. It gets tricky though using the compass when you have, see that little bit of 30-second? I'll mess with the measurement. And then it jogs in right there too. I'll do it off the face the whole way maybe. No, I'm good. I got a little piece right there. And I'll go off the face. That'll allow me to mark that nice. Should have kept that going when I had all my measurements, but taking time. We ain't in no rush. We ain't rushing over here. We're American. That's interesting. This line is very close to that cutout. This is the same lock I made the G cut out of. If you go into my channel and you find the G cut, this was its brother. I had 2 locks. One lock on this side, one lock on this side. One lock I made into that G cut, and then this is the other one. And with the G cut, you'd see that rib going all the way around it. What's that? A little dado, a little line, a little something. But the reason I mention that is doing slices in this cut is going to be hovering right on the edge of that. It's interesting. Maybe I'll only do 1 blade width. Sometimes I open these cuts up to 2 blades width. This one's 2 blades width. This one I may just stick to 1 blade width. It's a smaller lock too. I mean, don't need these big old gaping windows going across the whole thing. So that's good. See, we're figuring it out. We're getting there. Fall back up to this top side. Your measurements again. Once again. Right in the center of the hole. And just all eyeballing it. It's all eyeball. That's all we got. That's all you need. Come down to the next. Right to the center. Center? Where is the center? There's the center. And the center. I should open up the window so we can hear the birds. That might be nice. Still dusk out there. It's not. Starting to quiet down a little bit. The peepers finally stopped. Peepers were crazy over here 2 weeks ago. You hear them suckers inside? They'll simmer down now. Where were we? That one. Not there. I think we're good. Did that one. That one. Next. Boom, boom, boom. Last line I need. Okay. Black smoke, what you got going on? See a little something over there. Need to get a height gauge for your new surface plate. Ooh, yeah, cool. Oh yeah, nice. Absolutely. Yup. Yeah, it's still in the truck. Still in the truck. That'd be cool to bring down. Yeah, thank you. Where did I work when I used one of them? What the heck were we doing? I used to work a long time ago at a place, and we made freaking laser beams. Not even joking. We made laser beams. It was this device, and it would shoot gas. Could be argon, could be neon. I feel like a lot of it was argon. I forget the gas that they shot through it, but it would shoot through a screen, several layers of screens that were charged. Might be like positive screen, negative screen, positive screen. It would just shoot the gas through it, and then it would ignite it, and it would make a plasma beam, and then that plasma beam would hit a surface. Sometimes it would be gold. My hand's in the screen. Yeah. The plasma beam would hit, say, this is a chunk of gold. Plasma beam would hit the gold, and then at a nice 45-degree angle, and then right over here would be something, and it would plate the object in the gold or any material you put here, basically burned away, and atomize it and put it on the thing, and called the deposition, and that happened in a big old gas chamber. And we would use the surface plates because those screens were mounted by a ceramic. I have some down here. Check it out. Hold on. Stay right there. They're right in this freaking box. I took some. Here we go. That's crazy. I'm explaining the thing. They were like 5 feet away. This ceramic circle, these would have metal screens in them, and these have to be perfectly flat. So not perfectly, there was a tolerance, but you put this on the surface plate, and then you measure a couple points around, and when they start to get out of spec, then they're scrap. And I took a couple. Check this out. Hear that? And then, so this is ceramic, and then this is crystal. Pure crystal. I would not be able to hit this one like I just hit the other one. It would shatter. But I'll give it a little flick. Maybe wood. And the reason these would get out of spec is because in between each run, this would get covered in that deposition also, because it kind of reflects all around the machine. Yes, the majority of it is to, say, like this would shoot to a little chunk of gold, and then the gold would get plated there, but it would get all over everything. So after many runs, this would start to get like gold plated. It would have to go into the sandblaster, and you sandblast it away, but then you end up taking some of the material away as well, and they would just get out of spec. So I ended up taking a bunch home, but those things are like thousands of dollars. New, used, who the heck knows? But yeah, actually, it was the first time I got on an airplane, was to ride out to California to learn how to build one of them. And it was like a new, they come up with like a new design for the laser. Call it laser. They probably had a different name for it. It's just fun saying laser beams. Nope, I need those. I'm talking about laser beams. Get me sidetracked. Yes, yep. Yeah. Lightsaber. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It was some serious business. One of the what's the right word? Applications for it was, you know, those bug eye sunglasses, you know, has the two tones, little reflective. Maybe this will do it. Yeah, you hold it one way, see a little bit of purple, a little bit of blue, greens, oranges. Those bug eye sunglasses that the cool kids wear. Those, you could put deposition on that, and that would cause it to have that effect. So that was one of the applications with sunglasses. And then one of my buddies stuck his watch inside of there. It's funny as hell. But he took it out, and it had a nice rainbow going around the watch. I don't know if the watch still worked. Yeah, it was funny. Good times. So that, you know that bicycle I just sold? I had a short on the little motorbike I got rid of. It was going to some guy, and that fella, we just were chitty-chatting, talking about the bike, and I was helping him load it up, and he said he's using that bike to get back and forth to work. Well, I was like, oh, where do you work? Come to find out, it was at that same place I'm explaining about, and my buddies still work there. So the very next day, I texted my buddy that night. I said, yo, keep an eye out for my bike. And then that next day, he sent me a picture of my bike after I sold it on Facebook Marketplace in the parking lot of work. It's funny. The kid texted me through the marketplace. He goes, he's not a kid. He texted me. He goes, your buddy is my boss's boss. So I hope I made a good impression. It's funny as hell. Yeah, small world. Pretty cool, huh? He's loving it. He's ripping it all over the place. You don't need to be staring at my head there. Try to get your way down in the... You hear from me making things, not rambling. I need to stick my head down in there, though, at some point. What I'm trying to do is... My blade is going to come down, and that's kind of my guide for not going too far. So I have to, even if it's possible, figure out if it's possible to cut where I want to cut and to be able to clamp it. Man, I got silly with the shape of this. So I'm going to end up restricting myself a little bit. Might have to get a little shim or something in there. But I get the flat edge right down through there. And then I kind of see... Bring you over to this side. Lower the legs. Get you way down up in there. Get something like that. Alright, you're right there. Oh, that's good. That's the money right there. So what I want to do is... Yeah, block it off with my flashlight. Basically the straight edge. And then... You're not at the right angle, but you see the holes inside of there and then the edge of the ruler. I don't want my blade, see that's too deep. I'll be slicing into the bottom side of the hole. So I'll bring it up a little bit so that I'm just barely kissing it. Something like that. But then also it could rotate clockwise and my slice will be further up in here. So it's a little finagling to get it where I want it. That's a pretty good shot right there, but I need to be right there. Hang tight. We'll figure this out together. Maybe I just use the camera. No, it's too far away. That's pretty cool right there. That's pretty cool. Let me tighten that down. See what I'm working with. Oh, that's so crazy though. Because then, that's what I was talking about, how it's going to be a very delicate piece. My slices stop right where it's an eighth of an inch. Oh, that's crazy. What you gonna do? You gonna send it? Was that for aerospace? Nope. Shit, I did work at an aerospace place too. I worked at a place that made wax injection, super high-end wax injection molds, and they had contracts with military, Boeing. They would actually have, the what are they called? The turbine engines that are on the big jets. Big old, the fans, all those little faceted fan blades at little angles. Those are liquid cooled. They're actually, every one of those blades are hollow inside. Is it liquid cooled or air cooled? It might be air, but regardless, they're hollow. So it's not like a regular fan blade where it's solid chunk. Each one of those is hollowed out, and I worked for a place that would make the wax injection molds and the machines. I was a guy actually building the wax injection mold machine. But so for the laser beam thing, aerospace, no, that was like I said, it was they do a little bit of everything. What the hell was it? That's so long ago. For the glasses, I think that was one of their big customers was and I was building the machines. I wasn't like, we would build a bunch of those machines that could do the deposition, and then the application for them could be putting deposition on gold plating some watches. It could be gold plate, or putting those bug-eyed lenses on. Well, I think that was one of the big customers, was the lens. People would buy that machine and put that fancy color changing sheen on glass. But I'd be building the machines. Machine builder. Little fun fact for you. Memory lane. Yeah, you find those crazy jobs. What is it? Indeed? No, that was back before Indeed. My buddy actually hooked me up with that one. Laser beam job. That's okay. Maybe I could finish that last little tick up by hand. It'd be nice to rotate it clockwise a little bit so that the ends of my cuts are more in this meat. I want the meat. If I rotate it, yeah, let's try that. Still figuring it out. And sorry if I'm delayed on your comments. I literally have my back turned to the computer. I have the chats on the phone. I should try YouTube Live again. Right now I'm streaming off of Streamlabs. My chat doesn't come up there. For me. Maybe for some. But... Nope. See, that's too much. Yeah, it's a tricky little banger. It's a tricky one. I knew it too, right when I made those cuts. I was like, well, I'm doing it now. Kind of had like an anchor in mind. You know? A little anchor cutaway. A couple extra cuts from my very first Medico I did. I'll put these extra swoops in it. You know, because a couple extra swoops. It's nice. It's nice. Wow. This lock's insane. I can't. Get you down a little bit. And right. Because I don't want my saw blade to hit the top there. So you popped it down to 16. But this is what I'm dealing with. It's hanging on by a hairball. Got that little bit over there. It's just floating on the bottom. Could make a jig and cut a bunch of wood to fit right around it, snug it up real nice, but who's got time for all that? Yeah. Speaking of my buddy with the laser beams, he just texted me. What the hell is he texting me? I'll check this real quick. I'll be right back. Are we back? We're back. Hey, Greyhound. What's going on, buddy? I just popped the screen over. My buddy just texted me, and then when I do that, I lose service. I close the screen down just to go look, and he has like one of those rubber ducks hunched over a bathtub. He's playing with his kids. I'll watch it later. He'll send me some funny things, but just want to make sure it wasn't important, you know. Don't want to leave your buddies hanging. But just by the 2 seconds of the video, I don't think it was that important. Man, so where I want this to clamp up, I think I got to cut a little chunk of wood and run on the table saw into maybe this will do it. Just a little thicker than that so that I can clamp this up nice. Go through my scrap bin. I'll be right back. You don't need to go in my scrap bin. Speaking of my scrap bin, I gotta take care of that. Getting out of hand. I'll save all the wood for like a start a bonfire or something. And it's been a while since I had a bonfire. And then in the corner I have a bunch of scrap metal. It's really good metal. I use it all the time for freaking fixing tractor parts or little brackets or anything. You always got to have a... See, that's right back to where I want it. It's got to be skinnier. Run this on the table saw or something. It was too small. But I don't want to keep all my scrap metal outside. It's just going to get all rusty. So it's taking up a whole corner of the shop over here. Let me put this back where I want it. Snag a little measurement, and then I'll bring you over to the table saw to slice something for it. Greyhound, thanks for getting in on the drawing. It's looking like a pretty cool turnout. Should be pretty fun. Shoot, before that, I'd be lucky if I got 5 comments on a video. Because that's just the way it goes. But we're getting really close to that 500. That's going to be really cool. For what? I don't know. Maybe I'll throw some members only things or something. But then that means y'all going to start spending money. All right. Who's got that? Ain't nobody got time for that. time do we have, guys? 8 o'clock. Fortunately, I'm calling it a night here at 8:30. So, good thing is, I don't have much work. We've got a dog kennel over here, and all the puppies went home today. So I might do some more work tomorrow. Down here, the compass. So I want a chunk like, what is that? Using a compass, give me a tape measure. Oh, I sight. And a little chunker about 1. Yeah, quarter inch light. Go quarter light. Quarter light, please. Safety glasses on. That has a bevel on it already. That's not even squared out. Yeah. This was for some kind of funny cut I was doing. Give me something squared up. Give something square. You square? Oh, you look square. Excuse me. Alright, thank you. Pencil. Oh yeah, you got a giveaway? Greyhound? Nice. I just went over the computer. Awesome. Yeah, I'll check it out. Very cool. Yeah, I just grabbed a subscription on there for you. There's so many people in the lock sport. Anytime somebody subscribes to me, it's like, yo, dude, they got a channel. I'll subscribe right back. And I don't think we crossed paths yet. I heard your name a bunch of times, but then apologize, I never looked you up. But we're in it to win it now. Going to be the offcut, so it's going to be that side of the blade. Okay. The lights are going to be dim. It'd be nice to put this on the. Oh, I got this sander over there. I might get it way sand this down so I match that contour. Like I started to say before, just make a little jig. Get way up on in there. That's just eyeballing it, but shoot, it's better than nothing. Come on over here to the sandy. Old sandy snatching us. Where'd everybody go? Don't leave. Don't leave me. Well, that's not the shape. Let me slice a little more off the bottom. Check it up there. So what we're working with. Not too bad. At least we'll grab a little more meat. Snug it up in there. Like I said, I'm getting close to calling it. Where's So, is anybody? Let's try something. Let's try something. If you're new to the channel, put a 1 in the chat. The number 1 for new. Because I was going to show you, I have my giveaway prize down here. I don't want to be wasting time showing it to the fellas who already know what's going on, but by all means, if you're new, let me know. I have a giveaway going on, and I'll show you what you can win. Before I go, I'm gonna shut this down in 5-10 minutes. I might just end up rigging this. Get it ready for the cuts. All right. So if that's like that, I'll put that on there. It's still a little high. Check this out. Anybody with one? Nope, no ones. All right, I'll show it anyway. I'm giving this away at the end of May. It's a locking belt buckle. So the key unlocks the belt. It's a Medico biaxial belt buckle. Gotta go easy with it. Got it all shiny, looking pretty. I just brought it down to show people. People already entered like, don't show it. It lessens my chances of winning. I hear you. I'm not going to bribe people. Let them organically find me. Let destiny happen if you end up. So that's that. What the hell? What do I got to do to make it work? Sorry, y'all. You're almost in my way a little bit. Let me get you over here so you can still see, but then my big head's going to be right here. Yeah, I need to be right down here. I'm working off to the side, but it's really working against me. What's killing me with this cut here, if I were to go down it with the hacksaw, this, see how the top of the lock comes up in it? That little swoop right there? A lot of these little angles I do, I'm going to end up slicing into that, which isn't the end of the world. You know what? Frick it. I'm going to slice into it a little bit because there's some meat. Yeah. It'll just have a nice little texture up top. A little. These lines will match up corresponding with that. I'm just not going to go all the way through. I mean, I could. That would make it really easy. Just do a straight right down the middle. Sometimes I like having full threads up here. I don't really like seeing the set screws. I'm gonna sleep on this one. I've been sleeping on this one, that's the problem. Now I'm trying to do something about it. That's the problem. Alright. So anyway, the belt buckle I was just telling you about. If you go to my channel, the video I just posted, the long video, it's a 12-minute video. Don't get carried away with the shorts on people times. Sometimes people be commenting on there, thinking they're in the drawing, but it's a long video, and all the directions are in it, and it's in the description of the long video. But watch the full video. It's a cute little video, you know. It took me like all morning just to record that sucker. Or set up for it, or edit it. If you know, you know. But it's worth it. Okay. That's alright. Come down a tiny bit. I'm gonna end up breaking that edge with the sandpaper, so I'm not too concerned with dinging it up. I don't need a razor blade edge on the top of the lock. That'd be nuts. Alright, that'd be cute. Something like that. If we got a new blade on here, nope, blade's broken. I was gonna say if there was a new blade on it, I'd probably just do a couple little nachos for you, but I might get to. Oh, yeah. Yo, we're back. We're back. That's funny, guys. You know, that's so. I did think about that the other day. I was listening to one of my lives. I was like, man, I'm rambling. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'll be down here by myself doing the same exact thing. It ain't no different. It's just you get to hear my madness. Figuring it all out. Happy little locks. This one's almost ready. Almost ready for the chopping block. Put it in the crock pot for a little while. Low and slow, nice and tender. And it'll be ready to go. But it's 8:22. Just enough time for me to shut the lights off and get my ass home. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Sorry we didn't get too much done today. I'm not going to apologize. It is what it is. It's the first time I've been down to the shop in a long time. Spring's getting the better of me this year. There's so much to do. So much to do. Put that there. Where did you go? This is for this. Little bit. Get all my stuff in order. Start closing down. Start losing pieces. Here's another one I started. A crazy emoji face. It's like an emo. It's like that screaming emoji face, but it's like emo style with like a dripping eyeliner. Eventually it's gonna, you can see the scratch all marks. And that'll be hollowed out. Something weird. It's a Medico. Yeah, thanks everybody. Absolutely. Thanks, Black Smoke. Greyhound in the chat. Go check out Greyhound. He just said that he has a giveaway going on. I haven't checked it out yet, but I will be tonight. Oh, yeah. Greyhound, Black Smoke. What's in there? Zoe the cat. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. And good to see y'all. Have a good night. And go check out my giveaway, too. It's this Medico locking belt buckle. Shout out to D-Mac. All right, good night, everybody. See y'all in a little bit. Tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.